If you just make your money, if you go to work, I would personally like to see you not make stupid financial decisions, not overspend, put your money investing, allow it to grow so you can walk out, go home to your paid off house with your emergency fund and your retirement investing and do whatever the hell you want, whether it's work a part-time job, volunteer somewhere, work at an animal sanctuary, write a book. I would like for that to happen.
Bear gang till I die, ho. Swooped up the homies and we about to start a sideshow.
For 99% of you, okay, especially if you're new here, this is what you need to know. If you want to be like, Stocky, I just want to make money on my money and I don't want to pay attention every day because I don't want to freak out like all of these crazy people in your chat right now. Okay? Okay, that's all you got to worry about. Your 401k up to your employer match. Make sure you have a low management fee in it. Max out your IRA. Get your HSA. Pay down your debt, including your mortgage. And if you have any leftover money that you want to invest, dollar cost average. Stick that shit in VU or VTI or anything that's an S&P ETF index fund and just forget about it. Just have a contribution every month that goes in there. This is how you make money. Okay, markets are going to go up, markets are going to go down, but generally over time they always go up. Your employer match of 401k, it's 100% guaranteed return. Okay, your IRA is great because you pay your taxes, you don't pay any taxes coming out. Your HSA is your employer generally gives you 100% return. It's tax exempt, it rolls over, pays for your health care in the long run. Let your employer insurance pay now and use this to pay down the road if you live in America. Pay down your debt, including your mortgage, and grow that FU money. Okay? Get yourself some dividends if you wanna live off those down the road. Okay? Dividends are underrated. Everybody says dividends are for boomers. Let me explain something to you, okay? There's a guy that I'm very familiar with. I don't want to say we're friends, but I'm a very, very well known with the guy. He got in a lot of tech after the 2001 bubble, okay? He put in probably $100,000 over the course of 5 years. Obviously, he had more money than most people, okay? But now he lives off the dividends. He makes $57,000 a year off dividends without even touching the shares. $57,000 a year off dividends without touching the shares. It's insane. Okay? That's his retirement. His stocks are probably up 500% or 300%, but he doesn't have to worry about that. He just lives off those dividends. Okay? How do I buy stocks? For those who want to know how to buy stocks, it's actually pretty easy. Okay? Most important thing you have to know is number one, that I really need to shave. My God, I look homeless, guys. I look 14 when I shave and have a haircut, and now I look homeless. I really look homeless. I'm thinking about just shaving mutton chops just for the shits and giggles. Someone's going to come in here and actually drop money to make me shave like an idiot. God, I look homeless. I look so bad. I mean, look at my pictures when I'm shaved. I look like I'm 14, and now I look homeless. All right, how do you buy stocks? Well, it's really easy. Okay, if you have an employer, you just set up your 401k. If you're like me and you're independent, okay, you buy a brokerage. Okay, what is a brokerage? There are so many. TD Ameritrade. Okay, there is Robinhood. Okay, we got Webull. We got E-Trade. Etc., etc. If you're international, you have Interactive Brokers. You have Questrade. You have Digerio, okay? You go in there and you answer some questions. I am not advocating lying about your experience, but I am just telling you that there is a lot to do there. You open up your brokerage. You add your social security number or whatever you have, wherever you're from, all your bank details, everything like that. Then you hit, just like anything, once you get approved, not 4 options, you deposit money. Okay? You're not gonna do this on margin. You are not going to do this on margin. Okay? Deposit your own damn money. Okay? Don't be borrowing money from the bank. Okay? You deposit money. And then you're not gonna try and beat the market because you're not gonna beat the market. You're gonna not look at certain people on the internet and buy their fucking $1,000 courses because they're going to tell you what to buy. Because what's going to happen is you're going to lose $1,000 from them. You're not going to make enough money, and then they're going to tell you it's because you didn't get the advanced course, so then you're going to lose $2,000, and then they're going to tell you, well, it's because you're not following along. We'll give you the step-by-step with coaching, and then you're going to lose another $3,000, and now you're $5,000 in the hole, minus whatever else you lost. You're not going to do that. What you're going to do is you're going to open your account, and you're going to find a total market ETF. Personally, I like FIFU. Because of low management fees, and it's an S&P ETF. You do what you want to do, and you're going to dump your money in there. You're not going to care if it's high or it's low. And every month, you're going to dump money in it, whether it's 1 share, a half a share, 10 shares, it doesn't matter. And every month, you're going to buy a little bit. And as the market goes up, you're going to make money, and as the money goes down, you're going to lose money, or you're going to have less value, but you're going to buy on the way down. So when you go up, you make more money. And that's what you're going to do. And then you're going to come back here and you're going to learn, wait, I also want to be a little bit more aggressive. Well, then you can buy yourself a little bit, 10, 20% in an aggressive technology ETF like QQQ. Saki, I want something I want to live off of down the road, regardless of how the market is. Okay, then we're going to build you a dividend portfolio. And we're going to learn one step at a time You're not even going to look at your account except the day you're adding money to it. And that's what you're going to do. And you're going to keep doing that until you've got FIFU money. In the meantime, I'm going to teach you how to get your financial shit together because you're a degenerate and you buy too much crap because you're a consumer. Good morning. I just found your channel and I've tried the stock market and I really suck at it. I'm talking 3 to 4 times between 3 to 6 months at a time, different times with minimal money as a start off. What's your take on someone who fails at it with bad luck? What's my take on someone who fails at it? Okay. This is my take on it. Okay, this is my take on it. My honest to God take on it. Here's what I'm going to tell you. My take on being a trader and trading in the market. Number one, most people fail. Okay? Most people fail. That is not me trying to discourage you. It's just to let you know that it's not just you. Most people fail. Okay? There are some people who can give cats baths. But if you own a cat and you try to give him a bath, most people fail. Number two. Time in the market. This is the most boomer-ass statement that's ever been uttered. The most boomer-ass statement that's ever been uttered. But it is also the most true statement that's ever been uttered in the stock market. Okay? Trading does not equal investing. You can't buy a weekly option, make profit, and be like, yeah, I'm an investor. Okay? If you buy a house and immediately try to flip it, what are the chances you profit? Obviously, no one in here has ever bought and sold real estate. If you go and buy a house and then a month later you try to sell the house, even though real estate goes up, right? Real estate goes up. I mean, real estate's up 35% in the last few years, and or last 10 years, and if you take inflation, it's up almost 100% since 2007. Okay? But if you try to buy this and sell it in a month, you might make a return, maybe. Maybe you bought it right before, the city put in some kind of new sewer system in the neighborhood. Values go up and you just timed it perfectly. But what if you buy it and now there's no other buyers, you're going to take a loss. But if you hold it for 1 year, the chances of you making money selling that house go up a lot more because now more people are born, more people are graduated college, more people got a new job. There's more buyers out there, okay? It's the same thing with stocks. Yeah, you can buy an asset and turn around and sell it and maybe make a profit, But most of the time, you're going to break even or even lose money, right? But with time, you make money, okay? But like dividends, like me, dividends are like having renters. So maybe the profit, maybe the value of the house goes up over time. Maybe it stays the same, but you're taking a little bit of money while you got it. Okay? You're making money off of it. The underlying may not go up in value, but you're making some money. Okay? Even if the value goes down, you're making some money. Okay? And also, for 99% of people, I know there's a couple of you out there that are day traders that watch me because you need some idiot on the screen to background noise while you're trading, okay? But for other than you guys, trading should, in my opinion, should be treated as a quote-unquote hobby or side hustle. If you have these dreams that you are going to just put your money in into the market and day trade your way from $1,000 to $1 million in a year, I'm going to be that guy. It ain't going to happen. The only person who's going to tell you it's going to happen is somebody who's going to sell you a book or a course telling you they'll teach you how to do it. And then you not only lose money in the market, you lose money on the course and they get richer. Now, you can be a better trader, experience, understanding what you're looking at, trading the news, trading, indicators and stuff like that. You can be a better trader. But as long as you're not focusing on it as your sole source of income, then it takes the pressure away. And when the pressure is away, you stop trading with emotions. And when you stop trading with emotions, you start making more logical decisions. And when you make more logical decisions, you make better decisions. Like, oh shit, I'm down on this. I'm going to sell and move my capital into something that's better rather than fucking diamond hands, man. Okay? You're in Tesla. It drops 7% in one day. You sell for a 7% loss and not sunk cost fallacy your way to be down 30% and be like, fuck, I wish I would have sold. Diamond hands, 10% more next. Diamond hands. Okay? There's a big difference. Okay. Now, obviously, these are not laws or rules. These are general opinions. Okay. But if you, here's my last point. Let's say you are successful as a trader and you busted your ass as a trader and you bought and sold and you finished the year up 17%. And the market finished up 11%. You lost. You lost. You better off just putting your money in a total market fund and leaving it. But Stocky, what do you mean? I made 6% more than the market. I'm a genius. Number one, taxes are a bitch. Okay? Because that's all short-term capital gains. So let's just go ahead and minus 35% or 30% off of that, right? So that's what, 4.5? So let's make that 12.5%. Stocky, I still beat the market by 1.5%. Did you? On paper, you did. But the amount of stress, anxiety, sleep loss, frustration, etc. That you beat the market by 1.5% for all that you lost. Did you gain anything? Did you gain anything? I feel like you lost more than there. So you could have just stuck your money in VU or SPY and forgot about that shit, made almost the same and dealt with none of this, and still made 11%. And if you want to grow from wealth to FU money, you find, you take 75% of your money or whatever, stick it in these, and you take the 25% and you buy the fucking dips. Or you play the run-ups. Throw money at your dividends. Play a little risky. Play QQQ. Have a stop loss. Wake up, look at your portfolio, kick your trailing stop loss in and forget about it. And walk away. Now, are there people out there that do better? Yes. Okay? I mean, and I know people in this community that do better. I mean, me personally, obviously it's not, I won't take full credit like, oh, I'm the best trader in the world, because let's be honest, since May, the market has been in an insatiable run. So I can't take credit for that. But I opened a trading account here on stream in May with $10,000. Okay? It's at $21,000. Okay? It's 110% in 4 months. Is that normal? No. Hell no, that's not normal. I'm not even going to sit here and take credit for that. With an unprecedented bull run on a V-shaped rocket recovery. Okay? But I don't expect that to be how it is all the time. All right? I've also been doing this a very long time. It takes time. I blew up 5 accounts from 2008 to 2010. Okay? I blew 3 accounts up. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand it. Okay? From 2010 to 2012, I blew another 2 accounts up. Now, those weren't my main accounts, but those were my trading accounts. I was learning. At one point, I was up 45% on one of these accounts. On shares. Not even options. On shares. And I blew the account up on my trading account. It wasn't my investing account. It was my trading account. Everyone. It happens to everyone. So don't get discouraged. Use your experience. Okay? You don't just walk onto a basketball court one day and get paid $100 million to be a basketball player. It takes time. It takes practice. Okay? Look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan got cut from his team in high school. His high school coaches told him, yeah, you're not good enough. And between his freshman and sophomore year, I believe it, he spent that entire summer, every single minute of every single day out on a court practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing and made mistakes and failed and came back. And he made the team. Oprah got fired from her first job. I had GamerVet. We all had to go through growing pains. Just remember that. Don't think of this as a get-rich scheme, okay? It's not. You're not going to get rich quick. You're not going to get rich quick. And it's the second you get that out of your head, do you know how good it feels to put money away in investing and then look at your bank account one day and see you're up 1% on your money? Even at $20,000, which isn't that money, 1% is $200. Who doesn't want to make an extra $200 in a day? Just looking at your account, you're like, oh shit, I made $200 today and I didn't do anything. Scene. Sorry, I went on a little bit of a rant there. But that shit means something to me. If the stock market doesn't equal the economy, why should a regular person give a shit about the stock market if they don't invest? Well, okay. The question is, if the stock market does not equal the economy, why should a regular person give a shit about the stock market? Let me ask you a question. Do you want to be a debt slave the rest of your life? Okay? Maybe that's a little harsh. Let me put it this way. Do you ever want to be financially independent? Sounds like a course. It ain't a course. I'm asking you a question. Okay? Do you want to be able to say fuck you to your boss? Okay? Basically, I'm using different ways of explaining it to different people. If you just make your money, if you go to work, okay, and sit in your nice little cubicle, okay, with your little buzzing light, day in and day out, and you never invest your money, whether it's through 401k, through an IRA, through stocks, real estate, and you never invest your money, this is your chair. This is you. This is the chain around your leg. And that's you. I would personally like to see you not make stupid financial decisions, not overspend, put your money investing, allow it to grow so you can take a nice little key, unlock that chain, walk out, say, F you, Karen, go home to your paid off house with your emergency fund and your retirement investing and do whatever the hell you want, whether it's work a part-time job, volunteer somewhere, work at an animal sanctuary, write a book. I would like for that to happen. So if you don't care about the stock market as a regular person, then you just make your money, you spend it and consume, and whatever you have left over, you sit in your bank account, which goes down 3% per year in purchasing power. Every single year, you can just keep losing money. Keep losing money. Never put a 401k, never put an IRA, and just lose money. Here's a great example. You know what the average cost of a house was in 2000? $149,000. With inflation and real estate value, you know what the average house in America costs right now? $400,000. If you put your money in the market in 2000 through 2 recessions and another crash, you're up about 150% on your money. Wait a second. Stocky, isn't that 150% in real estate as well? So you're telling me that I could, if I had $150,000 in 2000 and I put it in the market, I could still buy a house. But if I put $150,000 in my bank account in 2000, I can only put a down payment on a house. Stocky, I fucked up. That's what I'm getting at. That's why it matters. Because remember, as long as you or anybody who's a regular person doesn't know about the market or doesn't invest in the market, the rich will get richer because they're using the market to increase their worth. And the more people who don't use the market, the more random people, the more regular people who don't care about the market, don't know about the market, and don't invest, stay in debt. And if they're in debt, they have to work and produce. And if they produce and work, these people now get richer, corporations, businesses. And when you work and you produce, you make a little bit of money. And if you don't know about financial education, you don't know what you're doing, what do you do with that money? You spend it. You consume. And what happens when you consume? You go into debt. But to get out of debt, you got to work. And so you get more money. And then you consume and spend. Which puts you back. Oh my God, it's a cycle. It's a never-ending cycle. The more I learn from you, the more I realize I can't blame the rich. I can only blame myself. There is no blame. Blaming people for what you have or don't have, whether you're right or wrong, doesn't change your situation. I want to help you change your situation.